Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create an update in ChargePerson from LinkedIn Lead Forms leads. So let's suppose I'm running a digital marketing agency and promoting this with the help of LinkedIn. Now I want that whenever a potential client fills the form in my LinkedIn Lead Forms, it is automatically created as a person in my in-charge account. I completely want to automate this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between LinkedIn Lead Forms and InCharge. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here, as my trigger application, I am going to take LinkedIn Lead Forms from where I will receive new lead, and this complete workflow here will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take InCharge, where the person will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update InChargePerson on LinkedIn Lead Forms. For this, we are going to create automation between LinkedIn Lead Forms and InCharge with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create or update InChargePerson from LinkedIn Lead Forms leads. Now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this LinkedIn automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create an update in ChargePerson from LinkedIn Lead Forms leads, which means whenever I will receive new lead from my LinkedIn Lead Forms, a person will be created in my InCharge account, which means whenever I will receive new lead from LinkedIn Lead Forms, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I receive new leads from my LinkedIn Lead Forms, an action says do this, then create an update in ChargePerson. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take LinkedIn Lead Forms, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new Lead Forms. Now I need to click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then I have to click on this connect with LinkedIn Lead Forms. And as I've already logged in my LinkedIn account, authorization is successful. So it is always advisable to keep your accounts logged in before connecting your application in Pabbly Connect. So now LinkedIn Lead Forms is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter these details, which is account and the lead form. So over here I need to enter my account, and then I have to enter the lead form with the help of which I'll be running the advertisements. So to enter this, let me take you to my LinkedIn Lead Forms. So this is my LinkedIn Lead Forms, and this is the campaign manager section, and this is the account Pabbly's add account. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down select my account as Pabbly's add account, and then I have to select the lead form. So in this drop down I can see two lead forms which are created under this account. So I'm going to run this lead form and then select this. Now as LinkedIn Lead Forms is a polling based application, and I will not receive the response instantly. Instead it will check for the response in every 10 minutes. So for that, first I have to fill the form in my LinkedIn Lead Forms, and then click on the save and send test request so as to get the response in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'll go back to LinkedIn Legion Forms, and then over here, as you can see, my campaign is in draft mode. So I'm going to click on this, and then I simply have to click on this apply now. Now over here I am provided with the two fields because my campaign was in draft mode, but if you are running a live campaign you will get to fill all the details. Now over here I am going to fill email address and the phone number. So let's say the email address is, so over here my email address is new8273@pablitudes.com. My phone number is this, my first name is Pabli, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service, and then the company name is Magnet Brains. Now I have to click on this submit, and I have successfully submitted my form. Now as soon as I have submitted my form, this detail will be captured in my Pabli Connect after I click on the save and send test request, and now I have to wait for the response, and you can see we have received the response. The email address that we entered there was new8273@pablitudes.com. This was the phone number. The first name was Pabli, last name was Subscription Billing Management Service, and the company name was Magnet Brains. I have successfully received the response from my LinkedIn Legion Forms in my Pabli Connect, and this shows that the connection that we have created is successful. And now I have to move to my next step, which is whenever I receive new lead from my LinkedIn Legion Forms, I want to create an update person in charge. So here in my action application I am going to take in charge, and then in my action event I am going to click on this add or update person because I want to create an update person. Now I will click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with in charge. Now over here I have already logged in my in charge account, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this allow. And here authorization successful. So in charge is connected with Pabli Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is email address. So to enter this I am going to use a method called mapping instead of manually entering the details. This means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So here as you can see we have received the response in my LinkedIn Legion Forms, and when I click on this email field this will appear in front of me, and when I click on this I will be able to find all the responses that I have received from my LinkedIn Legion Forms. Here I have to enter the email address, and the email address was new8273@pablitudes.com. Then the first name was Pabli, and then the last name was Subscription Billing Management Service, and then the name is Pabli Subscription Management Service. So I will put Pabli, then put space, and then I will put the last name Subscription Billing Management Service. Now I have to enter the name of the company, so I will click on this response and then I will map the company as Magnet Brains, and then I have to enter the phone number. So over here the phone number was this one. As I have not received response for any of these fields, I am going to skip this and leave this blank. But if you have received the response for these fields, you can enter following the same process. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details that I have received in my response from my previous trigger step, I will simply scroll down and then click on the save and send test request and then wait for the response. Here I can see that I have received a positive response, and this person should be created in my in charge account. So let's open my in charge account. This is the in charge dashboard. On the top I can see this people. I'll click on this people and then let's refresh this page once. So here I can see I have created this person new8273@pablitudes.com. The name is Pabli Subscription Billing Management Service, and then the company name was Magnet Brains, and then the phone number was this. I have also received the date and the timing of this person when it was created. So now to summarize, we took LinkedIn Legion Forms as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabli Connect, entered the account and the lead form, submitted a form and then received the response in Pabbly Connect. As LinkedIn Legend Forms is a polling based application, it will check for the response in every 10 minutes. Then we move to the next step where we took action application as in charge, where we want to create this as a person. Whenever I receive new lead in my LinkedIn, then I entered all these details with the help of mapping, simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this person being created in my in charge account. So we have successfully created automation between LinkedIn Legend Forms and InCharge with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.